So for my second point, I want to talk about the amount of copy on the page. There's this conventional wisdom that copywriting, and particularly online copywriting, needs to be short and concise, use very few words because people have short attention spans. That's the that's the conventional wisdom. I don't think this is actually true. The reality is a bit more nuanced than that. Of course, you shouldn't have a huge amount of copy that is repetitive and waffly and boring, or doesn't resonate with your audience. Writing 100 words about stuff that your audience doesn't care about, they're going to check out just like that. Um, but that's the same for writing 1,000 words about something your audience doesn't care about, and it's the same for writing 10 words about something your audience doesn't care about. Conversely, if you have a good message and some interesting stuff to say, you can spend some time fleshing that out. As long as you're providing good information that someone can get value from, then you can take the time to talk through it a bit more. So I'll show you what I mean. This is another agency called Backbone Marketing. I've never worked with these guys. I think I know one of the guys who used to work there, but basically this is just someone I've come across before. I'm not on the take here. So they've got a nice headline. That's fine. We make money off you, not with you. Blah blah. Some people they've worked with, but then here's what I want to show you. Then they essentially get into a sales letter. This thing is, it's not super long. I did a word count earlier. It's about 200 words long. But you can see it's a lot more copy than Digitella have used. And it follows a pretty typical sales letter structure. It starts with, it puts the problem here, it agitates the problem here, then it gives a solution. Take the guesswork out. Oops, sorry, I crossed right through it, but no, that'll go away in a sec. It scroll down a wee bit. They give proof. They talk about their system, the how of how they get there. More proof. Clients have doubled their revenue, and then scroll down some more. A guarantee. If we don't hit the KPIs of work, for free until we do. Great. So I'm not saying that Digitella should do a sales letter just like that. But what I am saying is that the reason that sales letter works so well is because they weren't afraid to take the time and use the word count to really make a case for why you should work with them. And I think Digitella would benefit from a similar approach. If we go back to the form that the team filled out for me, we have a lot of really good benefits in here that I think are worth talking about. Things like the fact that audience is typically skeptical of agencies. That's something you could bring in. Are you skeptical? Here's why you shouldn't be skeptical of us. Are you looking for more than just online traffic? We understand that just getting traffic isn't enough, and here's what we do to turn your traffic into revenue. And then you use all this stuff here as proof. Relationships, around the clock support. Solutions tailored for impact. If you flesh all those things out, you could make a much stronger case for working with Digitella. And the other thing about that is that not only does it make a case for you, it also helps to differentiate you, because this conventional wisdom about short copy, it's rife. Everyone thinks that, but it's not true. So if there's 100 other marketing agencies making their copy super short, not taking the time to make a case, and you're the one of the two or three, or the minority, who are doing that, then you immediately stand out above those ones who aren't making a case for their services. Um, so, think about fleshing your copy out. Write 100, 200 words. That's really solid sales pitch. It's going to take some time. Work it back and forth, talk it over, really think about it because it's your main pitch, and just put it front and center on your website. It's the first thing people see, and it's the pitch for your work. So, let it shine. Don't let don't make being concise is good, but don't make your copy short just for the sake of being short. If you have something to say, use as many words as you need to say it. And I think you have more to say than you've written on this website.